Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. LeBron James has long been known as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But among NBA fans, he has also developed a reputation for occasionally stretching the truth. Over the years, he's been caught in a few questionable stories, and while fans love to call him out, he rarely acknowledges the criticism. This has fueled endless debates online about whether he is simply embellishing details or outright fabricating moments from his past. The latest controversy comes from a bold claim James recently made about facing off against Michael Jordan during a summer camp run. According to James, he not only played against the legendary Jordan, but dominated him on the court. For many, the idea of a teenage LeBron outplaying MJ seems far-fetched, and now, a former Boston Celtics star is stepping forward to challenge the narrative. Antoine Walker, a former All-Star and NBA champion, isn't buying James' version of events. Walker, who was present at the camp, is adamant that the story has been exaggerated. He insists that LeBron was not dominating Jordan at all, and that the situation played out very differently from how James described it. His account directly contradicts LeBron's claim, sparking even more debate among fans. Walker elaborated on what really happened, explaining that while a young LeBron did get to play, it wasn't because he was outshining anyone. Instead, according to Walker, LeBron was given playing time toward the end of the session, almost as a courtesy. At just 16 or 17 years old, LeBron was still a rising prospect, but he wasn't about to take center stage over seasoned NBA professionals, let alone Michael Jordan himself. Though Walker acknowledges that James held his own during the run, he makes it clear that there was no domination taking place. LeBron was simply another talented young player among NBA veterans, learning the ropes rather than making a statement against one of the game's greatest icons. This version of the story paints a much different picture than the one James shared. LeBron, however, is unlikely to respond to Walker's comments. With the Lakers fighting for playoff positioning, his focus is elsewhere. As the regular season winds down, the biggest concern for James isn't an old summer camp story, but making sure he stays healthy. After all, the Lakers' championship hopes hinge largely on his availability and performance in the postseason. Despite the ongoing debates about his storytelling, there's no question about LeBron's impact on the court. Even in his 21st NBA season, he continues to deliver elite performances, averaging 24.4 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. Whether or not his version of the Jordan matchup is true, his legacy in basketball is already cemented. But as long as these stories surface, fans will always be left wondering, what really happened? But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. A video has recently surfaced, sparking widespread speculation about a potential rift between Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown and head coach Joe Mazzulla. In the footage, Brown appears to make critical remarks about Mazzulla's coaching style, raising eyebrows in the basketball community. The tension between the two has since become a hot topic, with fans and analysts alike questioning the dynamics within one of the NBA's most successful teams. Jaylen Brown, the Celtics star and Finals MVP, is known for his calm demeanor and on-court leadership. However, this new controversy has left many wondering whether there's more beneath the surface. Brown has long been considered a key figure in Boston's rise, but with the team's recent success under Mazzulla, could there be friction behind the scenes? The 2024 NBA Finals marked a career-defining moment for Brown, and it's difficult to imagine he would risk damaging his relationship with the coach after such triumphs. Mazzulla, who guided the Celtics to an NBA title in just his second season as head coach, has quickly become one of the youngest and most successful coaches in NBA history. Despite his early success, questions about his communication and leadership style have lingered. The video of Brown's comments has reignited these concerns, with some speculating that Mazzulla's approach may not be resonating with all players, especially a high-profile star like Brown. The timing of the alleged dispute is also crucial. Brown recently signed the richest contract extension in NBA history, solidifying his place as the cornerstone of the Celtics' future. With such a monumental financial commitment, the relationship between Brown and Mazzulla becomes even more significant. The public nature of this rumored discord could send shockwaves through the Celtics locker room, affecting team morale as they prepare for the upcoming postseason. If the rumored tension between Jaylen Brown and Joe Mazzulla is real, it could have significant consequences for the Boston Celtics. A fractured relationship between a star player and the head coach can disrupt team chemistry, something that has been a key factor in Boston's recent success. The Celtics have built their championship aspirations around a strong core, and any internal conflict could weaken the cohesion that has made them one of the most dominant teams in the NBA. If Brown feels unheard or undervalued, it could create divisions in the locker room, leading to a ripple effect on the team's performance. Another potential issue is the impact on Jason Tatum, Brown's longtime running mate and co-star. The Celtics front office has worked tirelessly to keep their duo together, but if Brown becomes discontent, it could place Tatum in a difficult position. Would he side with his teammate, or would he back the coaching staff? Such dilemmas have the potential to create underlying tension that might not be immediately visible but could surface in key moments, particularly during high-pressure playoff games. The last thing the Celtics need is uncertainty in their leadership structure. From a tactical standpoint, any rift between Brown and Mazzulla could also affect the team's on-court dynamics. Mazzulla's coaching philosophy relies on trust, discipline, and buy-in from his players. If Brown, a key component of the Celtics' offense and defense, starts to question his role or the strategies in place, it could lead to inconsistencies in execution. Even subtle signs of discontent, such as frustration during timeouts, lack of communication in crucial moments, or a dip in defensive intensity, could become major problems for a team with championship ambitions. Lastly, this situation could force the Celtics front office into difficult decisions regarding the team's future. While Brown is under contract for the foreseeable future, a prolonged dispute with the head coach could create long-term instability. Would the Celtics consider a coaching change if tensions escalate? Or, in a more drastic scenario, could Brown eventually push for a trade despite his lucrative deal? Boston's management will need to monitor the situation closely, as allowing this issue to fester could derail their championship window and undo years of careful roster construction. While the details remain murky, one thing is clear. The rumored tension between Jaylen Brown and Joe Mazzulla could have major implications for the Celtics' future. Will the two figure out a way to move past their differences? Or is this the beginning of a more significant divide within one of the NBA's most promising teams? Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely as this story unfolds. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.